Okay, good afternoon. Um, I usually, actually, this is probably the first video that I'm ever gonna make, and the reason I'm making this video is because over, I'd say I started this paper trading account, I think last Monday. Yeah, last Monday, and I've honestly been doing pretty well so far using the 2024 ICT mentorship model. Well, actually, I wouldn't say it's a model. I'd say just what I learned from the 2024 mentorship. And, I've been live streaming it. And last week, I had probably the best week I've ever had in trading. And I've been trading for, I think, like a year and 7 months now. So, yeah, I'm feeling very confident. And I remember, after Friday, I was really thinking, I was him with trading. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy this paper trading count, get to the trading combine, do amazing. And I realized that my psychology still needs work done. And today was a perfect example of that. So I'm gonna go over what went wrong today. Because I actually lost money today. I think around $40. Keep your losses small. So first thing here, we have this purple line, which is the drawn liquidity, the relative equal lows that I was aiming for in the opening range. We have I think a premium opening range gap because it opened higher. I don't know if I'm wrong. I might be wrong. I don't know. But I know we opened higher. So I was aiming for 50 or consequent encroachment of this opening range gap, or 50%. And that has a 70% strike rate. So there's a 70% chance that every AM session that the midpoint of the opening range gap will get hit. And so now we have a lot of draws. We have this midpoint on the opening range gap, the new day opening gap of October 3rd, and these relative equal lows. So to me, that's what I was aiming for. And right here, I'll take the positions off, the executions, I mean. I was looking for this first fair value gap after 9:30 to get inverse, and then retrade it back into, so I could get retrade it back into, and then go for these relative equal lows. Now, based on what we can see on this chart right here, even with the model I had and the logic I just gave you, I would not have taken a trade. However, I was too impatient and I didn't wait for this candle right here, which is has no body. It's basically all wick, to close. And it was kind of right here. If you check the live stream, it was right here. The body was right here at 20,000 or at 81.75, right here, with 4 seconds left. So I just put on the limit order right here. 4 seconds left. Bang, right there, hits a limit order, stops me out in one candle. I think it was maybe 20, 30 seconds. I don't know. And I get stopped out. And so this isn't, even with the logic I gave you, I should not have taken this trade. And I lost around, I think, $96 on this. I can check right now. 98. Yeah. So issue here was not being patient enough. And I think that's, honestly, I think it's great that this happened to me sooner than later. and it happened to be on the paper trading account and not when I eventually passed and I'm doing the trading combine. So yeah, that was the issue here. And let's go to the next trade. The next trade was the lunch macro trade, and I explained the logic behind that in the live stream. If you want to go see that, then the live stream is in the October live session playlist. And I don't think it's too long. I remember it was extended a lot because I wanted to talk at the end of it, but I was kind of busy and I was talking to someone else, which is actually another thing you probably shouldn't do when you're trading. Anyways, you see this? Pretty sure this is a propulsion block. It's right here. And I entered off this right here. Barely any drawdown. Aiming for these relative equal lows. Bang, hit. And then stopped out at break even. Now, I was still down on the day. And this is where more of my flawed logic and psychology messed up. If you go to the live stream, you'll see that I said, once this gets pierced, I'm logging off. I said that on the live stream before I even entered this trade, and it got pierced, started to retrace, and I was thinking to myself, like, oh, but what if it goes lower? I'm not trying to miss this. And what do you know it? I take a losing trade. Really stupid. Really, really stupid. I got too greedy. And my thought process right now was like, this past week I had the best week in trading that I've ever had. So I'm like, I don't think I'm him. I'm thinking that I just need to get done with this paper trading account so I can get to the trading combine and start making some money. And now I realize that there's a lot of work to do. And hopefully I should never make these mistakes again. So that's where I think this psychology issue stemmed from. Stemmed from me being successful in the past weekend. Now trying to hurry up and pass this, kind of this, what do you call it? It's like prerequisite that I set on myself, which is passing the paper trading account before I go into the trading combine. So yeah, I'm trying to do that as quick as possible, and that's just not how trading works. So you can't you can't force the market to give you unlimited setups. So those were the issues I faced today. Patience and greed, or impatience and greed. And so for next time, I am not going to put any orders until the candles I'm not going to try and pre-fire any orders. And once my draw on liquidity is hit, and I'm not in a trade by when my draw on liquidity is hit, I log off. It's right there. 2 new rules I'm setting for myself. And I hope that I can rewatch this video later and see that I've followed these rules. And maybe if someone else is watching this, then this helped them as well. All right. Have a great day.